long-range stun against the Bane.
Or Rubik as well.
I'm not loving the Rubik CM together. I think Shaker makes a lot of sense here. You can stop the initiation from Batrider. You can definitely break the enemy with it.
Oh, Disruptor again.
Okay. Oh, that does the same thing.
Yeah, it does pretty much the same thing.
Pretty great against the Batrider as well. If you are really quick at glimpsing when he jumps, you will stop the lasso early.
Yep. And you can drag him back even if he gets away with your guy 4 steps away.
True.
I mean, he's back.
Yep.
Easy kill for you. And there you go. Here we go. This is going to be a game. Is able to take back what was taken from them from the leaders of the tournament so far, Team Vega.
True.
Well,
I'm still going with what I said earlier. Invokers win the game. So far so good. I'm going with Vega.
Cool, you got your Invoker win. I got my Win Ranger lose rule. So
yes.
Rules are important, guys.
And those two were right as well. So what do you guys think?
I think Vega's lineup is much better.
I believe it's so much easier to execute Vegas, so I'm gonna go with him.
Oh, there's no hope for Spirit.
There's
apparently
no
not
Spirit.
From this panel. We're gonna find out if ODPixel and Puppey might see things a little bit more positive for Team Spirit. It is time for Game 2 of Team Spirit versus Vega Squadron.
Hello ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the casting panel. I'm ODPixel, I'm here joined by Puppey, and we're getting ourselves ready to jump straight into the second game of the series. It's Spirit versus Vega. Game 1 of course was decided Vega. Puppey should be on the line. Clement, how you doing?
Doing good. I had to get another armlet here.
Indeed, yes. I mean, let's talk about the Chaos Knight. Chaos Knight, he's not up there in terms of the most picked. They picked him this game. Team Spirit, they did struggle. They made a few mistakes. You said the picks were good in game 1. Do you feel the picks are good for them in game 2?
Yeah, I wouldn't say that I like Vega's draft that much. See what happens bottom lane here. Like they're just gonna whack off. And 2 runes for Team Spirit. Actually, OD checking top rune and actually making.
Yeah.
But I guess Lone Droid main disrupt fastest of stuff. So yeah, good call from.
I mean, let's talk about it. You said both teams not really liking the drafts as overall. Where are the flaws in your eyes in both of the drafts here?
Well, I feel like I won't really do anything this game. I feel like I just see like some maid, and apparently there's a Crystal Maiden, and now there's a disruptor to counter the Batrider, but you know, it's kind of obvious. That's kind of outstanding. Yeah, it's like I don't know why the decision made. I guess Hero, but Hero will not shut down Batrider or Chaos Knight or OD or Spirit or Bane. And there's no real big plan. On mid lane there's some harassment going on, but you know, the Crystal Maiden doesn't really help much of the Lark kind. Lone Druids are right, but Lark only.
Yeah, I mean, talking about the Slark, so it's obviously the side of Spirit, they picked the Chaos Knight after the Slark. I mean, why pick the CK against the Slark core? What was the reason here? They're trying for this indeed with the set of the Astral, they'll roll in and no one. In a bit of trouble here, pops the Verify, will it be enough self as well? He's not going to make it. Always want to fly there, enabling them to find the kill, and great setup there from the OD, and I guess that was just no one being a little bit too cocky with his positioning, and as you said, there's a Crystal Maiden, couldn't do anything to help him.
Didn't even have mana. Farming creeps.
See if he can do anything now, but still, as he's struggling here to find anything, and this is the start of a pretty nasty looking lane potentially for the Invoker if Iceberg does continue to remain on top, as you imagine, at least in this hero kind of combination, and maybe this could be the hope here for Spirit that they need it. If Iceberg can get a good lane in the against the Invoker in the middle, they could be off to a great time because it's an OD Puppey.
Well, the thing is, Spirit got level 3 because the support in mid lane, and the Invoker still died, so I would say they just won 3 lanes.
Okay.
Let's say they're winning them will happen in the next 2 minutes, but for now, enjoying his mid lane, top lane is whatever, and Batrider is going to farm up really, really well in wood.
I mean, considering that then, if you're the side of Vega, where is the opening then to kind of rectify the situation that's already come across in the first 2 minutes? You're losing all 3 lanes. Where do you look to try and turn it around for one of your players?
I mean, for now, they have these late good Slark and Invoker. They're gonna have to play the game the way like play the split have a lot of heroes that are very strong when they get their items. It's very hard to kill. But yeah, it's just gonna be one of those games where you understands the draft a little better. It's not even like whose draft is better, but who understands their draft better.
Alright, and indeed it seems at the moment that it's Team Spirit playing with their best. Funnick now level 4 and halfway towards that blink in the jungle. The mid lane matchup still Iceberg continued to dominate. The kick is a little bit early though, and they will roll in, but Solo's there, and this time the CM will be enough to turn it around and always want to fly. Just a little bit off point there with that timing on the stun.
Yeah, it happens.
It does indeed, and it's going to cost them, and no one as well. He's going to be happy with that. It's going to help him out a little. He's 10-1 against the 15-7. Iceberg still in that lead. Now Iceberg then cold snapped out. Forced back as well as the Forge Spirit spied into him. I always want to fly back into the mid lane to try and assist Iceberg in maintaining the dominance. I mean, looking at the other lanes, looking at the Lone Druid top lane, do you feel that this Lone Druid is finding enough? Well, actually, hold that pocket, they might try and go in mid again. This time he's still leading with the roll. Gets the slow onto no one, there's the stun. A little bit easier to get the combo off no one. He's got a fair bit of regen here. Is it going to be enough to keep it alive? No, the Arcane Orbs come through, they get the kill. Solo's trying to do it, turn around, get a kill in return, but always want to fly. He is going to go down. He's done it.
Fire though. Yeah.
Oh, come on, always want to fly.
I don't know, I thought he was baiting. Yeah! Oh, Lord, you know, that's a sad moment. Probably is looking at it right now, pinging it probably. Sorry guys.
Oh, oh dear. I mean, Solo, he's managed to turn around a couple of these kills now in the mid. I mean, that's going to be great for the CM. Funnick at the moment, he's stealing some of the stacks. Some of the jungle from the side of Vega in mid lane. Iceberg. A little bit out of mana now. Slayer trying to get himself in a position. Coming in. Yeah, with Mag here as well. Iceberg. Can he get himself out of this one? He's going to continue to run Slayer. Can't quite get him range there. So it looks like Iceberg's going to be very lucky, gets whoever's left. Bottom lane, Funnick. Actually going pretty hammer onto FN. He will dart pot off the sticky napalm stack, but Funnick starts to land down again. FN gets the leash. Funnick, he's in a bit of trouble. Traps a bit of kinetic field. Sunstrike flying through as well. Funnick will go down and he can't quite get that kill on FN. That's going to hurt for Funnick there. Was saving up the gold and very nearly got that kill onto the FN slot.
Always want to fly. We'll have a stun and a boulder.
Can he do it?
But the disruptor kind of ran through. Well. But here comes Go Black. The brain sap. That's it.
Aye, jumps on his man, goes pops down the field, but won't be enough to keep them at bay. FN has got his Midas. 5.5 minute Midas. It's greedy, he went for it naked, but that could end up paying up as if the game goes late. As you said, Vega will be happy with their draft, if they can make it there.
That kill on the Batrider. Thinking the process that the stock was going for a Midas, and he had a recipe that 1,550 gold on him, and you didn't get that kill, and you didn't punish him, and you actually died. Yeah, that feels really bad.
Feels bad, man. Indeed, a mid lane Iceberg. He is. Oh my! Is he turning it around? He is. I mean, Solo doesn't end up finishing the kill, but it took them their time, and they end up losing the Invoker amidst it all. Always want to fly is coming in, stepping up his plays now. I mean, it's 4 for 4. The plays are being made. We're looking at the matchups across the lineup, and the CS is fairly even. I mean, this game, 6 minutes in.
Another mid lane.
Yeah, they might find themselves no one in Solo. He's doing a lot of work here on the CM. He is really causing nightmares for some of the heroes on the side of Team Spirit in the mid lane, and that Sunstrike, is that going to hit him if he keeps walking? He's too far, isn't he? That's a miss, surely.
No, he just started it though.
Ooh.
Strike? No, I think he die.
Oh.
Let's take a
let's have a look.
Let's gamble upon
go.
Yes.
Oh, you're right. Puppey was right. Only
Man,
Jack.
we should have gambled.
That was right on the edge. Just the tip. I mean, poor always want to fly. You really had it in for him on that first game. Oh.
Ben knows where.
He's got the setup though. Check out the Dark Pack damage here, but pounce straight back in. Revives Bogey just trying to turn onto FN, but FN's got the Shadow Nuts. It's going to be fine. Stun won't quite connect onto the Slark. So always want to fly, can't do anything in return. So we're now looking at 6 for 4, and off the back of these kills in the mid lane, you said earlier how Team Spirit, they were winning the laning stage at the start. Do you feel Vega have recovered well enough, as much as they needed to now at this point of the game?
Yeah, I think so. Midas clean. Really good with it. OD and Invoker are both sucking mid. Like, they're really atrocious game, which is pretty much how it was. Invoker will come ahead, I feel. OD win the lane. Invoker can always run into the woods, run into Ancients, farm all the time. The OD can start running around with Null Talisman and Treads at minute 15, and that doesn't feel good at all. You don't do anything. Go black bottom lane, let's see what's up.
Indeed, it looks like this time maybe what's up indeed. El Nightmare himself. Dukes out some of the Sunstrike damage. He'll keep walking and maybe he'll live low. I think it's the Dark Pack. Might pay the slide.
Ultimate.
Illidan Mango. Can he get a range? No! Shadow Dance itself. FN's out of there. Illidan, he's going to look to try and find something with this rotation. He'll chase down Slayer. He's got the Chaos Bolt. In it goes. Needs a couple of slaps. Brings him in with the reality and bam. We'll get the Disruptor. But it isn't that kill on FN. And FN, man, this guy. He's having a very lucky game with the, he got that kill on Funnick overextending, only just surviving. Now in this case, he lives again. FN Slark, level 8 at this point, 2-0-1, 8 minutes in. This man, he's on the road to be a bit of a monster as the game goes on.
Oh lord, I'm looking at two words that are missing the word that they tried to find. See on the mid lane?
Oh indeed.
Yeah, that's sad. FN. Oh, here comes Dom.
It's the big killer, forget it. They've lined up the stun nicely and they'll finish him. Smackdown Wallop.
Finish him!
Finish him! So now they're going for more. They want to finish more. They look for no one. Can they slow him down with the napalm? Yes, they can. In they jump. He's silenced up. And he's gone. And suddenly, just like that, Team Spirit hitting themselves hard back to the game. Solo on the buyback CM. They'll set up the action onto Slayer at the bottom with the Nightmare. But they're just using the time to try and get themselves out of there. They'll still get the glimpse off. He got the vision onto Illidan. Oh, Illidan nearly finished off the tower there, but this Slayer disrupts it. He wants to go in, this man, and he might just get it. He pops the charges with a frostbite. This CM, he's stepping it up, Solo, and now he's looking for more. Slayer lays down the static storm. Solo's still not going to get it. Yes, they can. These boys, 9 for 8. We're 9 minutes in. This is true CIS DotA-Puppey, and it's all kicking off.
These Russians, man.
They're crazy.
Heinous.
They really are. I mean, okay, let's. Are we still saying Vega on top here, or I Spirit bringing it back with those plays?
Well, we haven't seen the Lone Druid for a while. He has a Midas. He's kind of quiet, you know, one of those quiet guys. You'll start seeing him in 10 minutes. Radiance or a Sacred Relic. And I think we should kind of like think way. The Earth Spirit and Batrider can cause a lot of problems. So we will see if they will take these fights correctly. They want this tower. They really. And that'd be 2.
I mean, Solo, it's CM. He's level 8, 10 minutes in. I mean, he's got to be happy with this one. 3-1-4.
Yeah, he's like the OD. Like OD right now.
He's having a great time. He really is.
Actually higher level than Invoke.
I mean, Crystal Main and carry. It's really worked for them this game as well. They have a smoke up, they'll get the catch up to FN again.
That's silence.
Big plays and big pickoffs. Beautiful Fiend Script for Goblack to set up a second. Illidan jumps himself in. Tries to look for the glory. Goblack says, no, I'll take it. It's double kill for the Bane. And Team Spirit, they're playing this, making some great decisions here in game 2.
They have to push the tempo because the Lone Druid is not going to do anything. They need that, and Lone Druid is very close to Slark right now, and that hero will not do anything. Not actually damage. They have that much AoE. Their AoE is reliant on like one area, and that's the power of their ultimates. Maiden. They can just place their ultimates, and yes, but if kill a Bane with it or a Spirit and other heroes with it, then what? Nothing really.
Oh, absolutely. And it does look like we've got this quick pause here. Hopefully we'll be able to get the show back on the road very shortly for your lads and ladies at home. But I mean, amongst all this, you know, the Chaos Knight, Illidan's still sitting at the top of the board, 4.2k. I mean, what do you kind of expect Illidan's item progression to be? Obviously knows that FN's gone with it. He got the good timing on the Midas. I mean, how do you fight into the kind of the team fight of Vega? What are you kind of looking to get online on your CK and on your OD as well if you're Team Spirit?
I mean, he's looking. I'm not sure if the bracelet is going to be drums, because I'm not sure if Iceberg will be going drums. I would say would, because I like drums on OD a lot, and maybe, but I still feel like drums is even good if somebody else gets it. So I'm thinking he's going to go armlet and drums, and then they're going to try to kind of win the game, and then the transition will be either mad to BKB or hard, or even Kuras.
Yeah,
it's kind of a tough call to get the item.
Yeah, I guess that's the thing with the Chaos Knight. Lots of flexibility. I mean, you've already talked.
Really, the
No?
problem is he
Okay.
doesn't have flexibility, but voice like is that good.
Okay, so he's.
Correct, but it's game 5 and you get I'm a treated ultimate. I'm getting Manta, or maybe I'm getting then gets shut down by spells. Then I'm.
But shouldn't he? I mean, he's a pro player. Shouldn't he have the foresight to see? Right, this is going to be what happens to me. Then I'm going to need this.
Usually yes, but playing against Disruptor and Crystal Maiden, let's say they're going to be
Yeah.
very. Let's say in fight to Earth Spirit and Batrider.
Okay.
Let's say that always happens in like a row. Really need that BKB. Maybe Batrider and Earth jumping on Lone Druid or the Invoker, and your only problem is that you actually are getting destroyed by these. Just straight up by. Hard to understand how the game actually flows by.
I guess there's so many different kind of different factors that you've got to kind of take into account. Yeah, how.
You wouldn't want a BKB if you
No.
feel
No.
like really fast. Maybe it's farm game. What's the BKB? BKB is just one of those items we'll buy at the end of the day, but if you buy it early, then you feel that it's just making lose the game.
I mean, if this does become a farm game, I mean, is this just a clear kind of heads up for Vega, or could Team Spirit still kind of build smartly for the later portions of the game and take a win?
Well, there's two Midases on Vega's
Yeah.
side. I wouldn't necessarily say that Vega's late game is better. Say
Okay.
so. Go Black usually lineups that are late game oriented, but they have like these supports that usually support lanes really well, so they get late game. They're fairly tanky usually. Picks are fairly tanky. But yeah, he never picks in a way that he's not late game.
No. Which is, I get, well, some of the CIS sides, they just go all in for the early fights, so maybe they don't, indeed consider that as much as Go Black does, as you're saying in this case. Let's see if. Hopefully we'll be able to get ourselves back on. I think Disruptor's back. Still fixing. We're fixing some stuff.
Picture on your
Do you like it?
Remember the puppy?
It's good. Do you have a puppy? You don't have a puppy, do you, puppy?
No, I do.
Oh, you do?
Not a puppy. He
Oh, it used to be a puppy.
was a puppy.
I see. Is it the same dog that we have here?
No.
No, we didn't do our research, but I think we just Googled puppy. Were you at that puppy? Were you actually aware that it was National Puppy Day?
Well, you think that I don't know about it after getting spammed by everybody? Hey man, it's National Puppy. Come on, man. Of course I do. Of course I do. National Puppy Day, everybody.
It's beautiful. Beautiful stuff, and the game's back on. 11 minutes of action so far, and let's hope it does continue even more as we continue to get a bit of a show from both of these teams, which we did in game one. Just kind of faltered at the end where, well, Team Spirit made just a couple of mistakes really, a couple of bad pickoffs, bad positioning from a Wind Ranger and the Wraith King that kind of cost them the game at the end. Let's see if they can hold it together a bit more this game. Illidan with the helm. He's got 1100. Is he going for is this the armlet or the helm of the Dominator he's finishing?
Lane?
Oh yeah, let's not hold that for Static Storm onto Iceberg.
Sleep him.
Always want to fly tries to go in, but the Static Storm is not going to help him. And the Go Black holds back Iceberg in a defensive position, and now Solo. He is level 8, but that's not going to save him against the wrath of 4 Heroes of Spirit. They rip through the Crystal Maiden, trying to go for more. It's a nice ult from the Earth Spirit and Slayer. They'll take a rock to the face. Can they try and chase him, Illidan? Looking for the vision here to try and bring this one in, but he's going to get held back now by the cold snap. Slayer's going to be fine. And it will just be the Crystal Maiden going down and Tier 1 to follow through. And yeah, Illidan, with that, is he going to finish off that iron into a helm, or is this armlet action?
It's armlet
Armlet
action.
action.
Helmut Dominator and Iffy.
Let's see indeed. He's got the goal. That's Topi.
Tour moves right there, Battle Fury.
Battle Fury
Guys,
CK. Would RTG do that?
Yeah. They need to die somehow.
Yeah. Absolutely.
And it's gonna stop him from getting.
That's true. That's true. I mean, yeah, I hope we don't see that again now when he's on your team. I'm sure you'll be sure to tell him if he's playing
I'll
Sven.
make fun.
Oh, you make... Well, you're not going to make fun of it if he's losing you like millions of dollars, are you?
I mean, might as well do it in a funny.
I mean, that's true. That's true. I guess, yeah. Yeah, that's what some of the other teams must have said at Shanghai, top lane. So,
Okay, what's happening here?
now a bit of action because I always want to fly rolling in onto Solo again. This level 8 CM getting a lot of hate. Sounds significant. Solo's still alive. He's just turning around this CM. He's unkillable. He lives for it all. They've taken down 2. They're trying to look for more now. Illidan popping the ult.
There's the armlet.
He wants to fight, but that roar is a little bit savage. They still bring in Mag here, bringing him in with the rift. Can they bring him down? Yes, they can. The double damage is too much from Illidan. Double kill for the CK. So they do get themselves 2 kills for the Chaos Knight, but they lose 3 for it. And Solo CM, he's level 9, and they're having trouble killing him, Puppey.
Yeah, trouble.
They just didn't want to.
They were kind of happy on their spells. Sleep, Bear, okay.
Oh.
Maybe Illidan. I don't think he's gonna die here, but see how it finds out.
I see. Was Puppey right? It might just... Oh, no.
Oh no!
Oh.
Licked his arm.
Mouth. It was...
Alright, come on, you can't call it on me.
Alright, okay, I won't call it on you. We'll call it on Illidan.
When a guy has
Yep.
400 HP, I'm like, alright man, I'm armlet toggle when you're gonna get closer and stuff.
He was just like,
Guys, and
let's go. Why you gotta do this? 14 to 13.
Alright, 1-1, you know, Earth Spirit.
Yeah, yeah, that was
Dying.
a good call. That's alright. Well, I'm sure we'll let you off for that. But still.
DreamLeague's, you know, all about dreams, right?
I guess so. I mean, I hope that's a compliment. Is that a good thing or a bad thing? Is there...
It depends. I like stuff like that.
Oh, Solo. He's a nightmare and walk off. They don't want to try and commit to that one. FM was around as well if they did try and fight. How's Mag doing in terms of gold? What, 1800 towards his Radiance. So he's working his way up to it. I mean, do you feel that Mag has kind of been left alone a little bit too much? You know, if you're Team Spirit, how worried should you be at this Lone Druid's progression?
I mean, they tried to tower. They had to take a fight there, which they lost, so they smoke top once again.
Yeah.
They might. That's gonna just be like, let's kill that lone druid, hitting those creeps.
And you bang on. That's exactly what the plan is from Spirit. Smoked up if they
Bang
can
'em.
find Mag. Yeah. Kick, they go for it. Oh, that Savage Roar. That is a lovely spell.
Oh,
Solo, can they kill the CM Puppey?
they can.
Good call.
It kind of looks sad, you know, when
Yeah.
the main end they're like, guys, we can't take this guy's too boss, you know. They just left.
They put it to the end. This is a good fight. If they can get off with this one mid, there's going to be the glimpse back onto Phoenix. Oh, that root! Jesus, that's some anime action. Where's Envy when you need him? The tentacles everywhere. 14-14 though. It's going to remain that way for the time being. They are chasing him down here on the high ground. Look for Gold Black. Mag. Nightmare's the bear. Nice flame protection from Funnick, creating Gold Black a bit of space to run. But oh, again, look at that action. Stretches him across the map. These roots are absolutely beautiful, and it will cost Gold Black his life. As Team Spirit get punished, it looked like a good chance of jumping in, but Disruptor causing a lot of issues there for Team Spirit's initiation.
That was space by straight out space. Got a tower top lane. Now they can start transition going to Roshan. This rotate us. Every player was already farming up on the map while everybody from Vega after this Bane kill. It's all good, man.
All good indeed. Let's see if Team Spirit see that way. They've got what the drum's now done on the CK. Did finish them up.
Look at this Invoker and look at the OD. I think they're on to something.
Oh, Atos. I mean, let's talk about Atos. Do you like the old Atos?
You know, it depends on who.
Okay.
It has its position. For now, it can work out for Vega because are not going to have BKB now. The only problem is CK care about it, but at the end of the day, he wants to tank up, he wants to focus a hero down and want to soak in so much. Because he couldn't get that Midas, there's no point for going like items. Motivate us. It's a good idea.
I'll see what I can do with it as well. 4-4-7 on the Invoker. Had a bit of a tough start as we saw in the mid lane. A lot of heroes being thrown at him, and more specifically the Earth Spirit being rolled at him. He's held his own, as you said. He's got this item, and he might be able to start stepping things up with Mag, reaching onto 3k towards that relic. Funnick, he's having a pretty clean game here. Only died the once. Hasn't really found the opportunity to get too many initiations, but 4 assists at this point. He's now got the 4 staff coming around the corner on top of the blink and the boots of travel that he already picked up. So the Batrider always going to be an imminent issue for Vega that they will need to be aware of across the map. And, well, it's mid lane where Goblet's hiding in the trees, Iceberg's in the lane. Maybe seeing if anyone from Vega decides to push out the wave, but it looks like both teams, they're kind of slowing it down at the moment. I mean, if this game does kind of turn into this kind of mid-game farming fest, is there someone that's going to be a little bit more angsty to try and step it up and look for a kill?
I think Slark always very, very late game. I would say that Slark, even if he fights in a way like somebody for 5 times and then run away for 120 seconds, he has 5 stacks on him. More of that, and Slark is one of the late game heroes. So I would say Vega are in a spot. The Roche, the Dire side.
The Dire advantage, it never ends, and yep, Team Spirit taking advantage of it here. They'll go for the finish of it. They may lose a tier 1 mid, but I'm going to be very happy with that trade. That's going to be that down. OD himself will be grabbing the Aegis, and they still manage to keep the tier 1 mid alive. Top lane Max trying to push in, but with a TP reaction coming in from Funnick, they're not even going to get that. So it is, as you said, a free Roche for Team Spirit, and that's why heroes like to play on Dire.Puppey.
Yeah. Heroes? Did you say heroes?
Yeah, I did. that's why teams. English. It's
alright. This DreamLeague. We can start doing accents or something.
I don't want to get fired. I mean, you could do accents.
No, you don't want to get fired?
You want to? Can you do a British accent, Puppey?
Probably not.
Okay.
So long, you know. Long since I saw a Richie movie. It's those things that makes you want to talk about in English.
What accents can you do, Puppet? Is there anything that is kind of your creme de la creme? You know, when you turn up to the pub, when you're trying to impress the ladies, what accent do you pull out?
Necessarily any accent that I would try to.
I don't want to know what you pull out, but instead, but.
Fine with my own.
Okay. Yeah, I think a lot of people would.
It's not like I come to ladies and say, "Hey, I'm this guy's that." It is OD fucking. And he's gonna go out like, hey man.
I don't even know what accent that is. That sounds kind of like FNG mixed with a Vorst. It was
semi-Russian. That's an accent. That is an accent. Why would I do?
Maybe some women like it. You know what I mean? It's
off chance of me going all in with that. That's risky, man.
It is. But sometimes you got to go for risky plays, and well, Illidan. He's going for the Manta, so maybe not that risky. He's not going for the BKB that we wondered if he felt might be one of the routes he's going to take. Blink OD. Now I know that a lot of people have kind of differing opinions on it. Do you like the item on the kind of the OD at 20 minutes in as the thing to pull up an Atos?
This game might.
Okay.
Pretty much needs to. First and CK run in with the Bane. Every kind of finds its target and the gets to get his best place. Right click heroes. Maybe he's gonna astral one hero, right click another, and that makes him super fast, makes him flexible. The way they have to play it. It's no point for him to have a BKB and maybe stand behind and kind of do nothing. CK runs in, Batrider, and where's our OD guys? That.
Oh, very well. Maybe soon as mid lane looks like a bit of action is going to kick off. They're smoked up on Vega.
It's a fight.
Let's have it. They've had a few minutes of peace, but now Funny, he tries to jump in, but they jump straight onto him. The root's going to connect. That's going to be your back down. Illidan pops up the ultimate, looking for Slayer. 1 hit, 2 hits. He'll be able to take down the Trunks, and he will. So 1 for 1. OD's falling though. Will Ashton himself for the time being. It's a Phoenix grip onto no one. Always want to fly though. He's got to be careful. Taking down Solo from the sidelines with a beautiful ult. And it's 4 dead on the side of Team Spirit. Maybe make that 5 a death then. Looks for the jump. Oh, he's going to miss it, but he's astraled himself. He's set up his own demise. Oh, he's got the blink, but the blink won't save him. Where's your blink dagger now? He's got the Aegis. Solo is out of mana though. So it looks like he will live. Oh, he's going back in. Iceberg, he wants to try and find some action. Solo, Glimmer Cape's up. Iceberg, looks like he's going to be okay. FN.
He just wanted some creeps.
He's back to farming. He's like, right team, why have you all died? Come on, step it up. Yeah, Solo's not quite got the mana to do it. Oh, FN. He's missed another jump though, and Iceberg just mocks him there, puts him in the ball. Gonna pick up a DD here as well, but he's not going back in now. He'll calm it down, get himself out of there. So a bit of a mess for Team Spirit. They do keep the OD alive though, but now we're looking at a Slark that's reaching on to 11k, and yeah, Team Spirit, sure, they can't afford to take fights like that, Puppey.
Yeah. Fight started, then they still took the fight, and Lone Druid actually died. Maybe 5 HP die. That was the breaking. It would not have died, and Vega would be. Oh my god, what a great game! But Vega took a fight when strongest with the Lone Druid. They got the Radiance and they took the fight, and Lone Druid, it's a late game hero, but it has this moment when he's very strong and made it. Fight. Out straight up.
I guess all in all, yeah, just a smart smoke from Vega and baiting Zero Spirit in to come that deep onto their half of the map. You know, Vega are like, alright, they open up the front doors, let him in, and then smash him in. It was a nice little setup that worked in Vega's advantage. Now they get the push on, they'll take the tier 1 mid. You got your FN Slark closing in on his Skadi. Just needs a few hundred more to get that point booster done. And this Slark's going to be even harder for the side of Team Spirit to deal with. I mean, in terms of dealing with this Slark, I guess you got to get lucky with a good lasso or a good silence, or even getting the Bane on him, but they've got so many ways to cancel, like the Fiend's grip. I mean, how are you killing this Slark at this point at your Team Spirit?
You're kind of not.
Yeah.
Slark is kind of countering your whole play, so you need to focus down. And now he's level.
Yeah.
Where he feels aim is his, throw or win. Which one it is going to be.
And they've got so strong cores to back it up as well, even if he does make mistakes. Invoker and Lone Druid, they've got a lot of fallback potential.
Phoenix doesn't have Firefly yet.
Alright, so they've got to hang on a few seconds for that.
He's hanging out for a while.
But already Vega's kicking off the fight. They're jumping on to always want to fly. They'll grab him back now, but it goes in. Gets the last onto Slayer. Stopping him from getting anything off his solo. Oh, get it bursting down. That's OD coming into play. Double kill for Iceberg. Now they're bringing back. They get the stun off as well. This could be the fight that Team Spirit need now. FN, he's the only one left alive there with the Invoker, but Invoker already starting to bail. FN's trying to get himself out of there. They chase him down. He will get the blink off. Now Funny going in with the sticky napalm. They'll set it up with the Astral. If they can kill this Slark here, this will be a huge fight for Spirit. And it looks like they're going to charge the stun. Will fly through. Can he escape this? He's going to try his best. He's got a dart pack. It doesn't look like he's going to be able to get out of this one. He's out of mana, out of luck. The Fiend's grip to make sure he's got no chance of escaping. And just like that, Spirit, they take that fight like an absolute whitewash. I mean, what went wrong for Vega there? What went so right for Spirit?
Well, it's kind of a bad spot to even fight. I think the Crystal Maiden Disruptor and Invoker cannot really reposition themselves. If you would take the same fight, maybe tower, like which they did on mid lane, or maybe top lane, because they don't really need to run to hit tower top lane. They actually objective. So yeah, like Invoker, Disruptor, Crystal Maiden, and Lone Druid, all very slow. Can't really read themselves in a fight if they're put into a corner. So like this K mow them down one by one until there was nobody else left to block. Yeah, they can't have that happen. Play a more position.
Indeed, CK, Elegant. Now with the Manta Star done as well, going to be that little bit harder to fight, and we've seen each and every time. But he's been quite fortunate with the timing that the team fights have happened. He's pretty much always had the ultimate available. You can have Vega scouting out Roche, but it's still going to be, well, we don't quite know what the timing's going to be as of yet. Just a few more seconds before we'll see that one out, Bunny. He cut it out a little bit here, he'll get the 4-star off, but he just gets this back. Iceberg actually jumping in, want to try and take a fight as they're going on to Slayer.
Iceberg doesn't want to click his...
He's holding on to that one, he feels he doesn't need it. They've already killed Solo, they're going to find Slayer as well here by looks on the sidelines. Now he'll put the BKB, he blinks and he wants to try and chase down more, but no one. And Ghost walks up, do they have the detection? Yes they do. Bunnick comes in, gets the last off onto the Invoker, and Spirit just like that, wham bam, a second fight in the row that they take by an absolute storm. 3 more kills for them, and Vega, they're really starting to falter in our Puppey, and at that point, were they just going in a little bit too greedily as they tried to jump in on Spirit around the Roche?
Yeah, I think so. They overestimated their power lane fight, which they took in a 4v5 because Batrider died away. Now, when it's not happening, that Batrider's kind of alive the whole time. stop that. I don't know. They can't actually take 5-man fights against the tanky lineup that is Team Spirit. You have another level lineup. You make the slog top tower, so somebody goes there, and then maybe you fight. Something like that.
But as you said at the moment, Team Spirit just getting away with the plays every time. Just now, yeah, Slark and Lone Druid try to get a bit of pressure up top, but Illidan comes back. He's getting fatter and fatter. 2.4k now on top of it all. Still, it is FM Slark at the height of the board. But Lone Druid's still got a bit of catching up to do, which, yeah, if they can pull the game out and drag it out, there is going to be the chance for him to catch back up. And Roshan, it is back up. It was a quick respawn.
Oh no, Vega. No one.
He's gone. And that's going to be a big loss as well. Just when Roshan comes back, 1 whole minute without the Invoker. The pickoff couldn't be more perfect, and the timing of the Roche spawn as well. The Spirit, a lot of things have been going their way in the last 5 minutes, and they're going to get this one. Can we have a look at the net worth graph now? Let's see what kind of difference is coming up after the last bit of it. Oh no! Weapons! Can you hear me, weapons? We got the net worth graph?
I mean, yes! It's just gonna go down a little bit.
Ah, okay.
It's gonna be 2k, 3k. Big of a deal.
Nah. It's close stuff. But now with the Aegis on OD, they've already struggled to take fights against Team Spirit, so now fighting against a lineup that's holding that Aegis as well. I mean, I think as you said, they just can't afford to 5-on-5 against this lineup.
They should Lone Druid and Slark give them. And Invoker is also a very split push type of hero. Should use that. I mean, there's a reason why Batrider trying to get Batriders. You fly over areas and take lassoed heroes into, bring him into his teammates so they can all, you know, beat him up. What Batrider does. That guy. Port bottom.
And be funny, he's been making some big pickups there. We saw him catch out no one earlier. Now he's looking for solo. With the help of Always Wanna Fly, they should find this one easily enough. And they do it indeed. Funny, Batrider is something that's, you know, a thing of the ages, one of his signature heroes, and he's shown us he's still got it in him here in this game up against Vega. Now he may be in a bit of trouble. Slider Vega are coming in. Actually just going to try and fight this. Funny pops the BKB, looks to chase down Slayer. Of course, Funny with the gem should be able to find the Disruptor kill on his own, and he will. At the same time, they're looking for more. They're chasing down Mag. The kick through from Always Wanna Fly's there. They get the stun. They roll through, take down the Lone Druid here as well. Iceberg setting up for more action, more pain. And indeed, no one. He's the corner. And just like that, it's feeling at this point that Vega, they can't seem to do anything right. This is Team Spirit each and every time. The last 3 fights going their way. I mean, Vega, what do they need to do to stop this from happening?
Talk like this. I don't think they can kill Slark that easy.
He's got lasso.
No, there's 5 heroes on. Obviously, like, hard already. like push out the spin. Wow, they actually...
Oh my goodness, GGWP indeed. It's... I mean, was that just a lot of kind of bad communication between the team? Why was it falling apart so hard then?
I did mention that I don't like Vegas or Team Spirit's draft.
Yeah.
They're both, they're kind of, they work, you know?